This story I heard when I was maybe in primary school, so maybe about 7 or 8. We were having a sleepover and we were just reading stories online when I read this story, and it has not left my mind since then. It starts off with a couple that lives together, okay? So we'll call the wife Rose, and the husband shall be... Give me like a douchebag name. Ryan. Okay, Ryan and
Rose.
Okay, Rose sounds like a sweet... Okay.
We're not saying that Ryan is a boy name, we're just like,
Sorry to all the Ryans.
Yeah, sorry to all the Ryans.
There was a couple that lived together, okay? Ryan and Rose. Rose is a really sweet-natured, obedient /
Subservient.
Yeah, subservient. Yeah. And Ryan...
Docile.
She's like a lamb, okay? She's like a lamb, okay? She's like Bambi. And you have Ryan, who is more...
Social butterfly.
Yeah, he liked to party. He liked to go out really late and come back drunk. And he didn't do anything in the house. And Rose didn't like that about Ryan. Actually, quite often they fought about this, right? One day Ryan comes back home. I think maybe he smelled different, or maybe she read some text on his phone, but she found out that
He's having an affair.
Yeah, Ryan was...
Knew it.
Having an affair outside. And Rose had dedicated so much of her life to, building a life together with Ryan.
Yeah.
And when she saw that, she confronted him. It wasn't like a tactful kind of confrontation. They just both went at each other. And Ryan is saying, why are you looking through my phone? You shouldn't be looking through my phone. This is your fault. And Rose is saying, you've never done anything for us. I've been looking after everything here.
I want to side with Rose on this one because Ryan is just like a D-bag. Also because he had an affair and tried to blame it on her.
Yeah, he was basically the world's largest douchebag.
D-bag, yeah.
Right? And Rose, she's in tears and she's angry and she feels bullied and she feels so wrong. The biggest thing was that she felt that she could not do anything, and she just shouted at him, you're gonna regret everything that you did, you're gonna regret that you cheated on me, you're gonna regret that you never loved me. And then she ran off to her room and she closed the door, and that was the last that Brian saw of Rose. That night, Rose decided that she was gonna end her misery, and she just leapt out of her window. And Ryan had no idea until the police and the paramedics came. He was so shocked. Even though he was always so mean to her, he was still really shaken by her passing. So,
especially with what she said before, and how they left angry. And how they left things. I mean, and then now that person's gone, there's no way for him to make amends or
find his own redemption.
Yeah.
That morning when after all the cops came and after the questioning was over, after his statement was taken, he was just sitting in his house and he just decided to call his mom because he couldn't handle the feelings, right? And his mom knows him, that he has never been good to his wife, and she said, you should be careful about what she had said, that she will make you regret everything you did.
Wow, the mom knows.
So the mom's quite superstitious, and he said, what are you talking about? And then the mom said, I'm going to take you to a temple just to pray. So they both go to the temple, and the shifu there told him that he has really bad energy around him, and that it's very likely that Rose will come back in spirit form to get her revenge.
Oh my god.
So usually the spirits, they will come back within the first 49 days from their passing. They can still come back to do whatever it is that they left undone.
That's the belief, right?
Some sort of Taoism or Buddhism, basically. It's not just for Ryan, okay? It's not just for Ryan. So he said during that time, you have to be extra careful and make sure that, she doesn't get you, right? Past the 49 days, you will be safe. He also said that if you land on your head, you wouldn't be able to bend over. Yes, so if you land on your head, basically when we will bend down.
Why?
Right? It's just what the master said. And if you land on your feet, you won't be able to walk or you won't be able to stand. So the shifu told the monk that every night he has to either burn a talisman, or I think he had to wear something to make sure he was protected, but basically protect himself so that she wouldn't come into his house. He did it for the first 48 days, and on the 49th day, because for 48 days she never came back. And he realized, okay, that was probably all bullshit lah, right?
Or it was the talisman or whatever.
Perhaps it was all the talismans working, but it was just too much trouble to have to put everything up and to, you know, be blessed and make sure he does all these ritualistic things. And he didn't believe any of it, and he's already done it for 48 days. And true enough, there's really nothing anyway. So that night, he decided not to do anything. And then that night, he heard,
oh my god, it's always the tuk tuk tuk. Okay, yeah.
And then he freaked out. He was like, holy crap, why is it that I didn't do all the rituals to protect myself?
See, Ryan? Serves you
and then
right.
he remembered what the monk said. The monk said if she landed on her head, she wouldn't be able to bend over. And most people, actually, when you jump, you land on your head. He thought he was so smart, and he hurried, like, went under the bed, because she wouldn't be able to bend down and find me under the bed. And then he closed his eyes, and then he heard the door open, and then he heard Ryan. He was listening to all these footsteps, and then he opened his eyes, and you could see something coming closer and closer to the bed in the dark. And they were not footsteps. She didn't land on her head. She landed on her feet. Apparently, if you land on your feet, you can't walk, but you end up hopping on your head.
Oh god. Oh god.
So she managed to find him under the bed, and she was standing on her head, hopping on her head, and she caught him and she killed him.
Oh my god, that's so creepy. And the hopping, and the sound. See, so cautionary tale to dudes: don't piss your girlfriend. Bleh. Don't piss your girlfriend/wife off, because you never know.
Yeah, and the 49 days thing though.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Ryan. Like, you're almost there. It's just one more day.
Yeah,
would it have killed you? I mean, look what killed you. Okay, so yeah, I guess that concludes
all our scary stories.
We hope you enjoyed the story. So until our next episode, stay safe.
And good night.
Good night, bye.
Feed fetish people.